Welcome to a new series of the CRA podcast titled CRA Tips, a series created for CRA practitioners. We know that managing the Community Reinvestment Act program for your financial institution can be challenging, given the plethora of competing priorities. We know you're busy, so we will keep it tight and to the point. The weekly CRA tips are designed to give you something quick to digest in between our CRA webinars, our newsletters, and blog posts. And for those of you who are new to me, I'm Linda Izuka, your host and founder of CRA Today and the CRA Hub. The CRA Hub is an exclusive membership for bankers to master the Community Reinvestment Act and transform disadvantaged communities through the power of economic development. And if you are joining the podcast for the first time or are new to CRA Today, you'll find that I'm very passionate about this community development work. So now let's get right to it. Enjoy the tip. Okay, you only have 120 business hours left to report your CRA data to the FRB by the March 1st deadline. Oh, why does February only have to have 28 and sometimes 29 days? I tell you, it just seems so wrong when we're up against that FRB deadline. So for those of you that have these CRA reporting requirements, I'm sure you are well on your way, of course, to filing or have already filed. But for those of you that are still working on this, just to make sure, since time is of the essence, I recommend that you might do a Hail Mary last minute to really double check your data integrity. I want you to consider mimicking a CRA data integrity review, very similar to have your examiners review you prior to assessing your lending performance during a CRA exam. Of course, in the show notes, I give you a link to how they actually do that so that you have a guide, a step-by-step guide, and how to do this for yourself. Again, to mimic the CRA data integrity exam. You'll want to sample your CRA data as a last-minute effort to ensure that you have good data. You can go ahead and download that data and sample it exactly how the examiners sample it, because it has a 90% accuracy and reliability rate based on their process. So you definitely want to follow that. And if things go south during this review, you know you have your work cut out for you. You really want to isolate and try to figure out where your data integrity gaps reside. You want to make sure that you are reporting the data accurately. And if you find something after the fact, remember that you do have the opportunity to resubmit if necessary. So really want to encourage you to consult the Consumer Compliance Handbook. It's pages 852 to 854. I do have a link in the show notes to assist you. I want you to be able to analyze your data just the same way that your regulators do. So there are step-by-step instructions here. You can go ahead and conduct this so that you understand where you stand in the accuracy of your data. And then as an extra step, I would create a report, a quick memo, and I'd report your findings and specific data to executive management so they're not surprised. They should be briefed on the integrity of your data. So definitely take that next step so that everybody's on the same page. They know that you've conducted a review and that you have your best practices in place to ensure accurate data for your CRA program. I hope that was helpful. Until next time, bye for now. Well, I hope this week's CRA tip was helpful and adds value to you and your CRA program. If you want to take a deeper dive into core concepts of the Community Reinvestment Act and connect with your CRA colleagues, you may want to consider joining the CRA Hub. We go live weekly with CRA-specific activities like core content training, Q&A sessions, challenges, guest speakers, and more. Check out cratoday.com/hub to learn more. Until the next CRA podcast episode, take care of you. Bye for now.